Mathematics Class 12, Chapter 11, Three-Dimensional Geometry. In the last class, we have studied the equation of line in a space and shortest distance between two lines. Today we shall study some questions from exercise 11.2. Question number 1. Show that the three lines with direction cosines. For the first line, that is 12 by 13, minus 3 by 13, minus 4 by 13. Second line is 4 by 13, 12 by 13, 3 by 13. And the third line is 3 by 13, minus 4 by 13, 12 by 13 are mutually perpendicular. Direction cosines of three lines are, so I call it as L1, M1, N1 for the first line. So L1 is 12 by 13, M1 is minus 3 by 13, N1 is minus 4 by 13. Second line, I'll call it as L2, M2, N2. So L2 is 4 by 13, M2 12 by 13, N2 3 by 13. And the third line, L3, M3, N3. So L3 is 3 by 13, M3 is minus 4 by 13, N3 is 12 by 13. Now for the first two lines, I will check L1, L2 plus M1, M2 plus N1, N2. If this value is 0, that means the first two lines are perpendicular. So let us check for the first two lines. So L1, L2. So that is 12 by 13 into 4 by 13 plus M1, M2. So minus 3 by 13 into 12 by 13 plus N1, N2. That is minus 4 by 13 into 3 by 13. Equal to 12 into 4, 48 divided by 13 into 30 is 169 plus minus 3 into 12. So minus 3 into 12 is minus 36. So here minus comes, divided by 13 into 30 is 169 plus minus 4 into 3. So minus 4 into 3 is minus 12. So minus 12 divided by 13 into 13 is 169, right? Now all the denominator is same, so add the numerator. So here 48 minus 36 minus 12 divided by 169 equal to 48 as it is, minus 36 minus 12, it is minus 48 divided by 169. So 48 minus 48 is 0 by 169, which is gives you 0. That means this value equal to 0 we got, right? That means we can say that the first two lines are perpendicular to each other. Why? Because L1, L2 plus M1 and M2 plus N1, N2 equal to 0. If this value is true, that means the two lines are perpendicular. Similarly, we'll check for the second two lines. For second two lines also we'll check L2, L3 plus M2, M3 plus N2, N3. So M2 value, we shall place the values as before, 12 by, 4 by 13 into 3 by 13, okay, plus M2, M3. So M2 is 12 by 13 into minus 4 by 13 plus N2, N3. So 3 by 13 into 12 by 13 equal to 4 into 3 is 12. Then 12 into minus 4 is minus 48. 3 into 12 is 36. And all the three terms have got denominator 169. So I write together. Okay. So this you simplify. You get 12 plus 36 48 minus 48 divided by 169. This difference is 0 by 169, which gives you 0. So since again this value is 0, L2, L3 plus M2, M3 plus N2, N3 equal to 0. Therefore, the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So we can say as L2, L3 plus M2, M3 plus N2, N3 equal to 0. The second two lines are perpendicular to each other. Now we shall check for the first and the third lines. So L1, L3 plus M1, M3 plus N1, N3. Okay, so let us place the value. So L1, L3. So L1 is 12 by 13. So I put here 12 by 13. And L3 is 3 by 13. Okay, so put 3 by 13 plus M1. M1 is minus 3 by 13 and M3 is minus 4 by 13. So place the value. Okay, then N1 is minus 4 by 30 and N3 is 12 by 13. So place the value minus 4 by 30 plus 12 by 13 equal to 12 into 3 is 36, minus 3 into minus 4 is plus 12, minus 4 into 12 is minus 48, and again denominator will be same as 169. Okay, now 36 plus 12 is 48, minus 48 divided by 169. 48 minus 48 is 0, so 0 by anything is 0, so 0. That means first and second lines are also perpendicular to each other. Now we have showed that first and second line, here first and third line. Okay, first and third lines are also perpendicular to each other. Why? Because this value equal to 0. So we can see that we can say that the first two lines are perpendicular, second two lines, and the first and the third line, all lines are perpendicular to each other. That means they are mutually perpendicular to each other. So we can conclude with this that given three lines are mutually perpendicular to each other, or they are mutually perpendicular. Hence proved. Question number 2. Show that the line through the points 1, -1, 2, 3, 4, -2 is perpendicular to the line through the points 0, 3, 2 and 3, 5, 6. Let the first point I got as A, second point B, third point as C, and fourth point as D. Okay, so A is 1, -1, 2 and B is 3, 4, -2. Now direction ratios of line joining the points A and B is A1 is 3 minus 1, that is 2, and B1 is 4 minus plus 1, that is 5, and C1 is -2, that gives you -4. And similarly C I call it as 0, 3, 2 and D as 3, 5, 6. Then the direction ratios of a line joining C and D, that is CD, is given as A2 3 minus 0, that is 3, B2 5 minus 3, that is 2, and C2, that is 6 minus 2, which gives you 4. Right? Now for vector AB and vector CD, we check just like previously, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to A1. So A1 is 2 into A2, that is 3, so 2 into 3, plus B1 B2, so 5 into 2, 5 into 2, plus C1 into C2, so -4 into 4, equal to 2 into 3 is 6, plus 5 into 2 is 10, -4 into 4 is -16. Now 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 16 minus 16 equal to 0. So what we prove that A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0. If this is 0, that means we can say these two lines are, or these two vectors are perpendicular to each other. That means AB perpendicular to CD, hence proved. Question number 3. Show that the line through the points 4, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4 is parallel to the line through the points -1, -2, 1, 1, 2, 5. So again I call the first point as A, second point as B, the other 2 points, that is third point C and fourth point as D. So here let A 4, 7, 8, B 2, 3, 4. Therefore direction ratios of the line joining points A and B is A1 2 minus 4, which gives you -2, B1 3 minus 7, that gives you -4, and C1, that is 4 minus 8, that gives you -4. And let's see -1 -2 1, D 1 2 5. Therefore direction ratios of the line joining C and D is A2 1 minus and minus plus 1 gives you 2, B2 2 minus and minus plus 2 gives you 4, 5, and that is C2 5 minus 1, that gives you 4. Now here we shall check the ratio, that is A1 by A2. Okay, A1 by A2, that is -2 by 2, which gives you -1. Then B1 by B2, that is -4 by 4, which gives you -1. And C1 by C2, that is -4 by 4, that is -1. So each ratio is same, right? If each ratio is same, that means the given lines are, or the given vectors are parallel. So we can say that since A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2 equal to -1, therefore vector AB is parallel to vector CD, hence showed. Question number 4. Find the equation of the line which passes through the point 1, 2, 3 and is parallel to the vector 3i cap plus 2j cap minus 2k cap. Given point A 1, 2, 3, so we can write this in a vector form. Vector A equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, and B equal to 3i cap plus 2j minus 2k. Now equation of a line from point A passing from this point vector A and parallel to vector B is R equal to A vector A plus lambda vector B. Okay, this we have proved in the last class. So we can say vector R, that is the line, equal to vector A, that is this vector. So I place the value I cap plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda vector B, that is this vector, 3i cap plus 2j minus 2k cap. So that is solution, or that is the required equation of line. Question number 5. Find the equation of the line in vector and in Cartesian form that passes through the point with position vector 2i cap minus j cap plus 4k cap and is in the direction I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap. We are given position vector of a point, that is vector A is equal to 2i cap minus j plus 4k cap, and the direction is given to us b equal to I cap plus 2j minus k. Now equation of line, we know that equation of line is given as r vector equal to vector A plus lambda vector b. This is in a vector form. So let us place the value. Vector A is this one, 2i cap minus j plus 4k cap plus lambda as it is, and vector b is this one, I cap plus 2j minus k cap. This is in a vector form. They have asked us also to write in the Cartesian form. The direction ratios of the line are, so these are the direction ratios which gives you the line which is parallel. Okay, the line or the vector which is given to you parallel, that will give you the direction ratio. So here coefficient of I, j, k will give you the direction ratios. So here b equal to I cap plus 2j minus k cap. So here a value is 1, b value is 2, and c value is minus 1. Equation of line in the Cartesian form, this is the formula, and this will be x1, y1, z1. Okay, this coefficient of the point, the point is given to you with the position vector 2i minus j plus 4k. So this is x1, y1, z1. So the Cartesian form of equation of line by the formula x minus x1 by a equal to y minus y1 by b equal to z minus z1 by c. Okay, so a, b, c are this value 1, 2 and minus 1, and x1, y1, z1 are from the point 2, minus 1 and 4. Coefficient of I, j, k you have to take. Okay, so let us place the value. So x minus x1 is 2, so minus 2, divide by a is 1, equal to y minus y1 is minus j, coefficient of j, that is minus 1. Okay, so minus 1, divide by b value is 2, equal to z minus z1, so z minus z1 is 4, so minus 4, divide by c is minus 1. So here x minus 2 by 1 equal to y minus a minus plus 1 by 2 equal to z minus 4 by minus 1. Okay, so that is the equation in a Cartesian form. Here I have written where x1, y1, z1 is 2, minus 1, 4. I have taken from the given points. So this is in a vector form, equation of line, and this is in a Cartesian form. So that is a solution for question number 5. Question number 6. Find the Cartesian equation of the line which passes through the point minus 2, 4, minus 5 and parallel to the given line given by x plus 3 by 3 equal to y minus 4 by 5 equal to z plus 8 by 6. From the equation, we can say the point x1, y1, z1 equal to minus 2, 4, minus 5. Direction ratio of x plus 3 by 3 equal to y minus 4 by 5 equal to z plus 8 by 6 is, these are the direction ratios. So this is your A, B and C, or A1, B1, C1. Here only one line is there, so I'll take A, B and C. So A equal to 3, B equal to 5 and C equal to 6. Therefore, equation of line in a Cartesian form is x minus x1 by a equal to y minus y1 by b equal to z minus z1 by c. Okay, same formula what I wrote before, right? So that is the equations in a Cartesian form. So let us place the value. X as it is, minus as it is x1. x1 is minus 2. Divide by a is 3. Equal to y minus y1. So y minus y1 is 4. Divide by b is 5. Equal to z minus z1. z1 is minus 5. Divide by c value is 6. So here x minus a minus plus 2 by 3 equal to y minus 4 by 5 equal to z minus a minus plus 5 by 6. So that is the equation in a Cartesian form. Question number 7. The Cartesian equation of a line is x minus 5 by 3 equal to y plus 4 by 7 equal to z minus 6 by 2. Write its vector form. So from the given question, x1 equal to 5, y1 equal to minus 4 and z1 is equal to 6. And therefore, if this is x1, y1, z1, so we can write vector A equal to 5i cap minus 4j cap plus 6k cap. And A equal to, that is the direction ratios are A equal to 3, B equal to 7 and C equal to 2, okay, from the given question. That means vector B can be written as using the direction ratios 3i cap plus 7j cap plus 2k cap. Therefore, equation of line in a vector form is, the formula is r vector equal to vector A plus lambda into vector B. So, vector r equal to vector A is this value. So, we put here 5i minus 4j plus 6k plus lambda vector B, that is this vector 3i cap plus 7j plus 2k cap. So, we are writing the given equation of line in a vector form. Question number 8. Find the vector and Cartesian equations of the line that passes through the origin and 5, -2, 3. We have to write the equation passing from the origin and the point given. Okay, so origin 0, 0, 0, 0, you call it as x1, y1, z1. So this vector A will be given as 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap, and the second point is 5, -2, 3, I call it A, that is x2, y2, z2. This can be written in vector form. Vector B equal to 5 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. Okay, now vector form of equation of line is given as vector r equal to vector A plus lambda b minus A. Okay, we know this formula. So vector r, that is line, equal to vector A is this one. So 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap plus lambda b minus A. So I find the difference. So 5 minus 0 is 5 I cap, minus 2 plus 0 is minus 2 j cap, plus 3k minus 0, that is plus 3k cap, right? This everything is 0, so we just can neglect this part. So vector r equal to lambda times all this value, 5 I cap minus 3j cap plus 3k cap. So this is vector form. Now we have to write also in a Cartesian form. So Cartesian form, equation of line passing from 2 points is given as, this is the formula. Okay, this first part is the formula, x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1. Okay, let us place the value. So x1, y1, z1 is 0, 0, 0, and x2, y2, z2 is 5 minus 2, 3, right? So we place the value. So x as it is minus x1 is 0. So 0 divided by x2 minus x1, that is 5 minus 0. So 5 minus 0 equal to y minus y1. So y minus y1 is 0 divided by y2 minus y1. So minus 2 minus 0 equal to z minus 0 divided by z2 minus z1. So 3 minus 0. This gives you x divided by 5 equal to y divided by minus 2 equal to z by 3. So that is the equation of line in a Cartesian form. Okay, this is Cartesian form and this is a vector form. So here we have done questions 1 to 8. We'll keep this much for today. Thank you very much.